So the club face is really, really important. If you've been working on something in your swing, maybe you're working on a new body movement, a new body motion, it's not really happening, double check that your club face isn't too far out of position. We're always reacting to and responding to where the club face is throughout the swing. So if the club face is too open or too closed, our body will begin to create movements to match whatever that club face is. So if you're struggling to make a change, check the club face. Here's 3 positions to watch out for next time you video your swing from a down the line angle. The first is your takeaway position. So as you get to the takeaway where the club gets to parallel to the ground in the backswing, where is that club face when you pause your video at this point? What we're looking for is for the club face to be matching somewhat my spine angle. So we don't want to have that toe really, really open or up to the sky excessively. That's going to open the club face. Or we don't want it excessively closed, pointing too far down to the ground. There's going to be parameters and you can be in a certain range. There's no one perfect club face position, but just check to see, is it too far this way open or too far closed? That's checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 2 is pause your swing when you get up to the top of the backswing. So when we get up to the top of the backswing, we're looking for this club face to be matching that lead forearm somewhere around there. If you see that the club face is excessively pointing up towards the sky, that would be a closed club face. Or if you see that the toe is hanging down excessively, that would be an open club face. So for example, an open club face as you start down, all we're going to be wanting to do is square that club face up, which is going to cause our body to move in certain ways, sometimes not how we want to. So that's checkpoint 2. Checkpoint 3 is halfway down in the downswing. So you've gone up to the backswing, you've made your transition, halfway down, where is that club face? Now this is arguably probably the most important place, because sometimes you can have closed club faces, open club faces, but we can sometimes get everything organized by halfway down. So I'd actually start with looking at checkpoint 3, making sure it's in a good spot. So checkpoint 3, as we get our lead arm down to about parallel to the ground, we're looking for that toe to roughly point somewhere up to the sky. We don't want to see it in this position, and we don't want to see it too far pointing down to the ground. So if your club face is somewhere toe up to the sky, that's a great spot. If not, you're going to be making adaptations later on through the swing that could be holding you back from that new move you're trying to integrate in your swing. So just 3 checkpoints there to look at, guys. Make sure you start looking with your checkpoint 3. Is that in a good spot? And work back from there. If you notice that something's maybe a little bit off, get that video sent in to a coach, get a lesson booked in. As long as you get the club face organized, you'll find that new motion you're trying to build will happen much, much easier.